I'm here to I'm here to you know what I realized? A lot of media pundits, whether it's a podcast like this or national televised sports media, they don't go back to takes. They'll say a take and something will transpire throughout the season or later on that kind of eliminates their take or proves their take to be wrong at the time. They don't really go back. They just continue talking about something else, or they'll talk about the topic and not address the fact that, no, you were wrong a couple months ago, brother. So let me be the one. I was wrong about my take. I was wrong about my take when we talk about the Brooklyn Nets. I was wrong, but I was wrong. All right. How do I? Let's just go head first. I said that the Brooklyn Nets were going to struggle mightily this year. I said that damn near by trade deadline, KD and Kyrie probably weren't going to be on the team, especially after firing Steve Nash. I just didn't think just how noisy the offseason was for the Brooklyn Nets. I didn't think they were going to have a good season. I didn't think that they were going to be good in the slightest, honestly, just because of how loud it was. I mean, hell, KD asked for a trade. Kyrie Irving was looking around to see, different destinations that he can go to, or he did the trade list. It was a lot. It was a lot. And because of that, I said the Brooklyn Nets were going to have a bad year. And because they were going to have a bad year, I thought KD was going to get his wish just by the trade deadline. And I thought Kyrie Irving was not going to be there. And I was wrong. That take was wrong. We look up today, and if I'm not mistaken, the Brooklyn Nets are third in the East. I think they're a game and a half behind first place. They've won 15 out of their last 17 games. KD is playing at an All NBA level, at an all-time level. Kyrie has played at an all-time level, and they're both playing. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant are playing incredible. They're playing so good, you forget the fact that Ben Simmons is still kind of on a nightly basis. I was wrong. I thought that there was no way the Brooklyn Nets could have a good season because of everything that happened on the offseason. Now, I will say this. With the success that I'm seeing, at least right now, that the Brooklyn Nets are seeing because behind the play of Kyrie Irving and KD, this is exactly how I thought the Brooklyn Nets, and this is exactly how the Brooklyn Nets can win. You get a lot of scoring. You get a huge scoring punch from your two scorers, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, and then you have help. You get shots, and you get big moments from Seth Curry. You get big moments from TJ Warren. You get Nick Claxton. You don't need them a lot, but you need them to step up when they need to be stepped up. However, you still have the play from KD. You still have play from Kyrie. So I was wrong in saying that they would have a bad season. And this is exactly the Brooklyn Nets that I thought when they first were compiled before James Harden. This is the Brooklyn Nets. This is exactly how I said this team was going to succeed. This team was going to fare. It needed to do some things. This is exactly what it needed to do. The only way to win is by getting huge scoring punches from Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. So I was right in that sense. Let's just not bash on my takes. I was right on that sense. But, and I hate to be I'll say it. looking at this Brooklyn Nets team, I don't think, just currently constructed, how they're playing now, and we can all agree that they're playing their best basketball right now. I don't think that this team is good enough to win a championship. And I know it's crazy to say, seeing as though they just won 15 out of their last 16 games. Oh, no, 15 out of the last 17 games. But when we talk about other teams in the league, the Boston Celtics just don't have two players. Well, of course you have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, but you have every single person on that team can play defense. You can't say that for the Brooklyn Nets. And while, yes, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are your breadwinners, if they're struggling, you can have Marcus Smart pick up the slack for maybe a game or two. You can have Al Horford pick up the slack for maybe a game or two. You can have, you have Malcolm Brogdon coming off the bench. You still have, it's a total team. I'm starting to have concerns for the Milwaukee Bucks, but even the Milwaukee Bucks still have a whole team. You still have Giannis, and then when healthy, you have Chris Middleton, you have Drew Holiday, you have Bobby Portis, you have Brook Lopez, you have Grayson Allen hitting big shots. It's just more of a collective team that they can throw at you. If Kevin Durant isn't playing well, yes, you have Kyrie Irving that can play well, but who else is going to step up? And even when Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving is playing well, they struggle defensively mightily. Kyrie Irving is not the best defender, and it's kind of hard asking Kevin Durant to be a great defender while still averaging like 32 points a game. That's a lot. So yes. Oh, and let's not, they don't really have anybody that can deal with Joel Embiid. The Cleveland Cavaliers are, it's just, and let me not even go on the West. So I think that this team is good. And I was wrong about my takes of how the season was going to go by the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie Irving has been sensational. Kevin Durant has been sensational, as they usually are. But this team is going to need more if their aspirations are really winning a championship. Because in the way that this team plays and the way that this team is built, they're not good enough for that, in my opinion. Now, again, if I'm wrong again, I will come back and say that I'm wrong. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.